Hi, and thank you for visiting my blog today. I've made a little video really just to share with you the new Stampin' Up! Blendabilities, mainly the Coastal Cabana markers. Just because I really struggled with getting them to blend. You'll see on my blog post that I was playing around and experimenting. I've got a couple here. Playing. Orange went lovely. The Coastal Cabana not quite so lovely. Really horrible blending marks, and I really struggled, and I just thought really I'd show you how I got to it's not by any way, shape or form perfect, but a lot better than my original attempt. So I just thought I'd share with you this, but I just really just say to you, just play with them, keep practicing, and you do get there. To start off with, I've stamped the new stamp Blended Bloom, which is an individual wood mount stamp, which is available right now, and great to start really with the blendabilities. It's $10.95, and it's just great because obviously flowers give you lots of areas for shading and stuff, so it is a really good one to start with, and it's a great price too. Also, another must is the Memento ink. Just because they're alcohol markers, and you may find that with the normal basic black ink or any other inks that the alcohol may make the ink bleed. So I've stamped one ready, just because you do, once you stamp it, just give it about 30 seconds or so just to dry. And I'm like I say, today I'm using the Coastal Cabana. Now there are two ends. Be careful when you open these because they do splatter annoyingly. There's two ends. We've got the brush end and the chisel. Now I've found with mainly this colour, the Coastal Cabana, I prefer the little neat tip. So that'll be the end I'm using. Now I get all my markers ready, and I make sure I always keep them in their order. And you'll see I've got here also the colour lifter, which I used on this one for highlighting. You see here where I've got the highlighted. Alright, I've Dazzly Diamond this, as you can see, but I've used that to highlight as well, which is quite nice to use it for that. Right, let me just show you some other ones I've done as well. This is using the Pumpkin Pie. It's not yellow at all, is it? I have used the Daffodil Light to lose my centre, but mainly it is the Pumpkin Pie. I've also used the alcohol markers here to colour some pearled gems, so that's quite nice that we can use the alcohol markers to colour things. So, and I've got another card here. Again, it features, on both feature on my blog from this week, so you can go back and find them, which is lauramackie.co.uk. Here's another one, a design I found really on Pinterest, and I loved how the ladies stamped the Blended Bloom just in the black on the background on Coastal Cabana, and then the flower there coloured. And again, I've used some of the new gold dazzling details, which is really pretty, and some of the new the thick in colour Baker's Twine, which I really love. Just nicer because it's a little bit thicker than the old. Right, I'm going to zoom in. This is, I'm going to tell you this is the third time I've recorded this video, so hopefully it's third time lucky. The first two, for some reason, I have no idea why, would not play on my iPad. Not my iPad, even my laptop. It wouldn't do a thing. Wouldn't do a thing. I don't know what I did or what I've done, but I had a little dummy run, and then what I did for the little dummy video, it worked. So I'm going to try that again, and hopefully, if you're watching it, you know it worked. Right, so I lay my markers, like I said, in dark, medium, and light. So then each time I pick up, I know I'm picking up the right one. Now, I'm going to start with, I start with dark. Some people like to start with light. I have tried going light to dark, and I can't get it. So I'm going back to my original way that I found easiest. Right. Start with the dark. Basically, if you can imagine the lights coming down, my flower's going to be dark in the centre, and then a little bit up the side here where the other leaf is overlapping it. The other petal, should I say. Now with my medium marker, I really hope you can see me doing this, but I'm going over the dark with my medium, little circular motions, really blending the medium into the dark. right down into the base of the flower there, to really blend in. Then with my light, I'm going to go again right over the dark and the medium, working, I like working in little circular motions, and then working the colour up to the end of to the tip of the petal, I should say, shouldn't I? Excuse the squeaky markers. I don't know how well you can see that. Hopefully better if I lift it up. So can you see we've got the dark going here and at the base, and then it's fading off as it goes over to the end of the leaf. Now with my on here, you'll see I've used my colour lifter to highlight the tips. I've also used it here on the where the petals are actually turning, and you literally just give it a little rub over, and it will then just lift the colour, and it will give you, almost to me, if you can imagine that the light is hitting it and reflecting, and you get that nice lift there. So let's do another one. Come down in here. Have a little bit of dark as the petals turning. That's the dark one. And then working with the dark one, I'm going to make sure you can see this. Over the dark, little circular motions. Again, really blending the medium over the dark. Then with the light one, again over the dark. Squeaky pan. So like so. And then go in with my highlighter, just highlight a little bit there on that side. I'll do another one here for you. So dark, dark. That's the medium, and then to finish, the light. And then highlight. So can you just bring that a little bit closer there so you can see that? But can you see how I've created a dark to light, and it's neater, it's smoother. I found the first one that I did with these Coastal Gabbana, they were so liney. You could see the dark, you could see the medium, you could see the light. Whoops, sorry. But no, using the smaller end, somehow it blends that ink better. It's smoother. And you know, and really playing with the just zoom out a little bit so you can see it all, but just playing with that colour lifter, how I've, you know, highlighted there, and I just love the dazzling details there. Can you see? Ooh, look at that real sparkle with the new gold one. I hope you found the video helpful. Really, I can't express enough. Just play around with them, experiment. If you're just watching this video because you're intrigued about blendabilities, I really do recommend buying them. I've never used alcohol markers before, but I mean I've had these about a week. The Coastal Gabbana since Friday, and today's Sunday, and I mean you can see the results that I've achieved in just literally just playing. What have I got here? One attempt, first attempt, second. These are all on my blog, which actually the photographs you can actually see the horrendous blending better, but you can see, you know, playing around just a few times how the results, how you improve really. And it's all about practice with anything. Everything is available right now in my online shop, which if you visit www.lauramackie.co.uk, you'll find everything there that you need to order, including the blended bloom. It's £4.95 delivery for any size order. If you have any questions, like some advice, want to speak to me, please do give me a ring or even ping me an email. I'm always here to help. Thank you ever so much for coming by and watching my video. I hope you find it useful.